how much is this outfit? How much does this outfit cost? 60. What did they say? They said $60,000. $60,000 right here. What's going on? It's your boy Prince Rara here, and you're watching Discharge, the show about nothing. But we're gonna have so much fun, and we're gonna ask a whole bunch of people a whole bunch of questions. Guys, are you guys ready for a lovely interview? Fuck off! No, they're not. Now, I've just got a few questions I'm going to ask the lovely Victor here. Where are you from?
I'm from Spain.
From Spain, okay. How long have you been in Australia for?
So last year I came.
Ma'am, I got some questions, ma'am. Hello, how are you? Sir, please introduce yourself. You don't have to say your real name, but it's totally up to you.
There's Mel.
Just say your name just so it helps with the introduction.
Yeah, hello.
Hi, sir, how are you?
I'm good, Andrew.
I am doing fabulous. What brings you to Australia or Perth or even on this show?
My PhD program.
You opened it.
How do you like Australia?
Pretty much a lot. Like in comparison to Spain, I prefer it, but because of the salary most of the time.
Oh, you want to take our money in Australia, huh?
They call me OD.
Okay, are you French?
Yeah.
Oh, where in France?
Next to Bordeaux.
Oh,
Southwest coast.
you sound really Aussie when you said that. You're like, Bordeaux.
Bonjour, je m'appelle Bruce.
I'm half Aussie for my dad. Yeah.
Oh, you're half Australian.
Thank you.
How much rent do you pay in Perth? Do you pay rent here in Perth?
I don't because I live in a hostel and I work for accommodation, so I get to live for free. But rent is really expensive.
Okay, now you sound really Australian.
The first one I want to say good night, good evening.
Okay, can you tell me like the comparison with the median wage in Spain to Australia?
So in Spain, like in euros, normally like per hour it's like €7. Like it's like $10, I think. And in here it's like 27, 25 per hour.
Okay, so how old are you then?
21.
What about the cost of living in Spain versus Australia?
So this over here it's more pricey, but at the end, Spain it's getting pretty, pretty expensive. So I think at the end here it's more like cheaper at the end if you work here. So I think that's why I prefer like Australia. But about like things about like how you live, like things to do and that stuff, going parties, I prefer in Spain.
Do you know someone that died and came back and experienced the afterlife?
No,
What do you do for work, sir?
I'm in the army.
You're in the army, okay? You're a soldier, right? Is that right?
Yeah.
Are you allowed to say this? What's the most craziest thing that you've seen of all time serving our country?
Probably the most craziest thing I've seen serving our country is probably we're using 17-year-olds as jumping parachutes in the Air Force today.
We're using 17-year-olds.
The jumping parachutes at 17.
Okay, wait, can you explain what that means?
So basically it means that 17-year-old men who are serving in the Air Force currently are using, we're using them as parachutes basically. They wear the parachute and we're connected to them. So they're basically our parachute. That's probably the most craziest thing I've seen so far. I've only been in for like 2 years.
So they die.
No, they don't die.
Oh. Am I allowed to repeat what you said?
Ninghongtale.
Nehongtale.
Good evening.
That means good evening in what language?
You guessed from my clothes.
Um,
I'm not wearing it in a really right way, but it's traditional.
okay, what could I say?
It's a Tibetan.
Tibet! Okay, do you like girls or boys?
That's a secret.
If you were on death row, what would be your last meal?
Death row, as in like if I was dying?
Death row is in like if you committed a murder and you were going to be punished by the state and they were going to put you to death for your bad behavior.
My last meal, hummus.
If you were on death row,
What is death row?
okay, death row is if you've done something really bad and the criminal justice system has deemed that you rather be dead than alive and the government will actually kill you because you've done the worst crime against humanity.
Shut the fuck.
Deemed that to be permissible to kill you, and
2 hours later.
the person that is on death row.
I don't know. You get on death row because you do some bad shit. The government will kill you.
If you were in that position, one thing that you would want to do before you die if you were on death row.
I want to ask what I just done, and if it's bad things, I'm going to say sorry from my deep heart, and I just should pay that. I just try to be a good guy, and I can't imagine because I never want more, or I never want $1 if it's not fair from others.
Okay.
Honestly, I don't know. That's the first thing I thought. I was like, I want to eat hummus. I think I love it.
Okay, can you add hummus to something that, like, come on, you got to be a little bit more like, you're about to die, bro.
I've got no favorites though, so it's hard to tell. Like I know right now I want hummus, so I said hummus.
What other weird encounters that you've come across being in the army? Because a lot of men on the army.
That's true.
So what have you seen?
There's milk.
Why would you have a better night partying in Spain than Australia?
Because of the how do you say it? Like alcohol, like cheaper, much more cheaper than here.
And what about the drugs?
I don't do that stuff.
What are the drugs? What are they doing out there anyway?
Which ones?
Drugs or no drugs in Spain? Tell me about them.
Nah, I just know the weed, typical one. But
Weed.
Thank you so much.
How much rent are you paying for your house in Perth?
I rent a house down in Sorrento, and it's $1,500 a week.
$1,500 a week. Okay, so does the army pay for some of that, or?
Yeah.
Okay, so do you get to choose like the house?
No. Oh well, yes, you get to choose the suburb, but they'll give you a price range, and then you choose a house in that suburb.
Okay, do they pay like 100% of it, or is there like a percentage that they put towards it?
It's a percentage they put towards it.
Okay, so can you pick the type of house in the neighborhood that you live in?
Yes.
Are people beautiful in Spain, or tell me, like, in comparison to Australia, do you think that people are more beautiful here or there?
I prefer Spanish ones, but in here because it's more international, so you have like different types. But I still prefer Spanish one.
I prefer Spanish ones too. How much does this outfit cost that you're wearing today? Tell me about what Monday Special has given us.
Well, I work for Grilled as well, so this is a Christmas party. So boots $30, trousers $40, t-shirt $10, jacket $100. That's it.
Damn, soldiers are getting paid good money. Okay, I want to do an outfit check. Tell me how much are you worth right now? Tell me how much are these shoes? How much are these shorts? How much are these socks? How much is this beautiful Tibetan outfit?
How much my shoes? Wow, it's really American style. The shoes is a gift from my father, so I really don't know. Fake, but it's cheap.
I just had to stop this person because they were wearing the finest getup that I've seen here in Perth. How much is this outfit? How much does this outfit cost?
Well, let's just start from
45,000? Okay, Katia.
Gucci.
And he got a Gucci. He's got a Louis Vuitton wallet too. And how much does the Louis Vuitton wallet cost?
that one is cheap.
That one is cheap.
It's cheap?
800.
Like 30 RMB, it should be 6 Australia dollars. It's really cheap.
That one is cheap.
800. 800.
And the clothes, maybe 15 RMB should be $10 Australia dollars.
10 Australian dollars. Okay, so quick math.
Everything is so cheap, and I book a hostel here. I think, oh no, so expensive.
Can we just zoom up on all of this?
The
Oh, the shoes is cheap. They said the shoes is cheap.
50. He bought a 50.
$50. Uniqlo. Okay, so that's probably another $50 to $80. $120 just right here at the waist. This is Timberland. This is a Timberland. How much is this Timberland? This is also from Uniqlo too, maybe $20 to $30. So we're looking at $180, $190 so far. Wow. Okay, wait. From head to toe, how much is how much does all this cost? 60, what did they say? They said $60,000, $60,000 right here. How did you get your money? How can you afford this?
From his boyfriend.
Who is his man? I need to find his man. Does he need another sugar baby? Because I'm broke. I ain't got no money. Step aside. Can you do a dance for us, please?
I'm going to do this because I want to introduce you guys Tibetan culture. It's also a culture from my country.
Okay, go for it.
Good morning, Rara.